So now that you've spent a lot of this money on getting your knife set, whether you start off with the 1 or 2 knives or you've got the complete set, there's a couple things that I really want to talk about carrying knives. We get it a lot at the school here. People are asking how to store my knives, how to clean my knives. So pretty basic. You're going to want to kind of have a drawer that's just for your knives with a knife kind of liner. I like the ones that kind of hold your knives upright, usually have cork, or the knife blocks are really good where it just slides in. You just want to avoid these knives kind of hitting each other on the blade like that. No knife is really dishwasher safe. These knives, whenever you use a knife, just kind of have it in soapy water, dry it, and then put it back like that. So now that we've got knife care as far as how to store and how to clean, the daily kind of care of your knife should be more just using the steel here. So we've got a ceramic steel here. These are also available in steel, as the name would suggest. And the kind of simple technique with this is just drawing the knife across the steel at around a 20-degree angle. Just a couple times on either side, and that'll get those burrs aligned again, and your knife is ready to go. Once you get to a point where using the steel doesn't really help anymore is where you have to switch to the more high-powered sharpening. Over here we have a stone. This is a wet stone. These I like to keep mine in water, but if you don't, just make sure that you store it in or have it in water until the bubbles stop bubbling up, and then it's sufficiently wet enough that you can start to sharpen your knife. So just adding a little bit more water on top. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be working the knife blade along this stone. And just the kind of rule of thumb is you should be able to fit 2 pennies along the spine. So just with simple motions back and forth. And what you're going to be doing, I'm really putting the pressure on the forward and not so much when it's coming back there. So just at full speed. And then as I'm doing this, I'm moving my fingers down the blade so I get the entire blade. And I'm just kind of counting in my head just to make sure that I'm going to get the equal number on either side. And then back up the blade again like that. And then I'm going to turn it over and repeat with the other side. You don't really have to pull any of the residue that's coming off this. That'll help continue polishing that knife. You're also going to start on a very rough stone and then move to a smoother stone so you get that knife nice polish. And after we're done, just giving it a bit of a wipe and then just feeling that we've got all those burrs back and just making sure we're fine there. And then giving it a wash with that soapy water and storing it before we use it again.